Italy joins other EU states in suspending all travel from UK due to new COVID strain.
Here's a summary of the article.
Italy has joined a number of other EU countries in banning incoming travel from the UK amid mounting concern over a new strain of COVID-19. Italian Foreign Minister Luigi Di Maio announced on Sunday that there would be a suspension on all travel from Britain, following the discovery of a new variant of coronavirus in the UK that is up to 70% more transmissible than the original. Mr. Di Maio said, "As a government we have a duty to protect Italians. For this reason, having notified the British government and Ministry of Health, we are about to sign the provision to suspend flights with Great Britain. Our priority is to protect Italy and our compatriots." In the early hours of Sunday morning, the Dutch Health Ministry issued a statement stating that a virus with the variant described in the UK was identified in early December. It said that pending further investigation, any introduction of this virus strain from the UK must be limited as much as possible by controlling passenger movements from the country. It said the flight ban would initially apply until 1 January 2021.
This post received a score of 55,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This strain has been identified in the UK as early as September. It's an understandable measure but certainly far too late.
Greater than it's an understandable measure but certainly far too late to pretty much any measure taken by any country in the last few months.
Greater than in the last few months. Just a reminder that it's called COVID-19 because it was discovered in 2019, December albeit, and we are knocking on the door of 2021.
Man, it's wild. I remember reading about a new virus in China, before New Year's. I skimmed over the article and forgot about it. Thought nothing of it. Lol.
Oh, those were the days. Being in Canada, I remember thinking, oh, that's really rough. The poor Chinese people having to go into a lockdown like that. Then it all slowly went to shit and 3 months later everything shut down here.
I got really sick in early 2020 and when I got better I met up with some friends for coffee and one jokingly asked me if I had corona. I laughed and said no way, there's no corona here. 3 weeks later shit hit the fan in Italy. I live in a neighboring country and a few weeks after that we were in lockdown.
Oh man, I don't want to laugh but I have to laugh at how naive we all were. I remember the Starbucks I worked at, they made us stop taking personal cups in February and I thought it was the most ridiculous thing ever. Then about 3 weeks later, our store shut down and we were told to take whatever food was there cause we were shutting down indefinitely. I witnessed my store basically being looted by employees. That's when it hit me that this shit was getting real.
TBH, I was not naive. I've thought for years that the likelihood of a serious pandemic in my lifetime was so high it might as well have been inevitable. By mid-January I was extremely worried, but could not believe that no one else was paying attention. I worried that people thought I was crazy when I'd tell them they should buy some masks and get ready for shit to hit the fan. If there's anything this pandemic has taught me, it's that I should trust my instincts and the analytical conclusions I come to regardless of what most other people think. Those other people are often opinionated but ultimately clueless.
You sound like me. Back in March I went through an intense mourning period realizing this was going to be most likely 3 years of our lives. My boss is suddenly declaring in December, yeah, I'm realizing this isn't going to be better in 2021. My internal thoughts, no shit, Sherlock. I could have told you back in March but nobody wanted to believe me when I said, minimum 6 months, but most likely longer.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.